Hi everyone, welcome to or back to my channel, MelCabeyVlogs. I am an equity actor that lives in New York City, but I'm also a journalist as my side hustle, and we are currently on a trip. I am writing a few articles for a press trip on a Carnival Cruise Line ship. So it's like a 5-day cruise. I'm so excited. I'm staying in this gorgeous hotel. I was just at the pool having breakfast. It's so nice. And yeah, a little background. My very first job out of college, when I went to New York for my BFA senior showcase, that week I stayed in the city and auditioned a bunch, and I actually booked my first job, which is so crazy to think about because I'll spend a year in New York now auditioning and won't book a thing. But Mel literally spent a week auditioning and booked her first job. Classic. But it was great. I graduated, and then 3 days later I started my first job, and that was really, really cool. And it was on the good old Carnival Imagination. May she rest in peace. She's currently in like a landfill now. She doesn't exist anymore. And I have not sailed on a Carnival ship since that contract, and it has been 10 years officially. Like, to the month. I started in May 2016. So this feels very full circle, kind of crazy. And yeah, I'm excited to get on board. Another fun thing is that one of my college friends, she was a year younger than me in school, and we were always like the dancers together. Her name is Tess. I have not seen her in forever, and guess what? She is working as a singer-dancer on this ship. Crazy. So I'm gonna get to see her perform and just hang out with her and catch up and all of that. So we're in for a fun week. Let's go. Okay guys, I'm on the ship. I'm not gonna lie, this is like night and day to the luxury that I've been living with, like the new Norwegian ships, the Princess ship I recently went on, all of those like newly debuted ships, gorgeous, contemporary, stunning. And this ship was built in like 1999, and it's giving 1999. Will say though that a few doors down from me I walked by and I saw Aaron Samuels from Mean Girls. He walked out of his room, I said hello, and he said hi. That was it. I don't know. So there's that. But yeah, so far I just feel like I went on a time machine and I'm just gonna go with the flow. But yeah. Okay, I'm about to go down for our first media event, which is a little cocktail hour to meet everyone. And I'm always like so nervous for those because I just don't know what the vibe is gonna be, if people are gonna be talkative, if they're gonna be young. Like, here's the fit. I'm at dinner. Cocktail hour was great. So now we're gonna eat. Things are looking up. Feeling pretty good. This is a very cute dining room. This morning I woke up early and I worked out. The gym was actually very nice. And then I did some work, ate, laid out, took a nap, just had a relaxing day, worked a little bit on my novel, edited that literally like 8 pages, but 8 pages takes a half hour. Yeah, and now it's elegant night, so dressed up, and we have a media dinner. And then tonight the show is Vintage Pop, which I'm very excited about. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun little night. And then tomorrow is the big beach day, and that's like the reason I'm here to write about that. So it's like the big day tomorrow. Very excited. Okay.
That was a lot of
Okay, I'm at the Alchemy bar. I have a little cocktail. I'm just relaxing. If you've never gone on a solo trip, I'm telling you, go. It's just so nice. They're making an announcement.
Once again, a very good evening, Carnival Sunrise family. A cruise director Dean here, just reminding you that in just about 70 minutes time, we're going to open up the doors to the Liquid Lounge, deck number 3, deck number 4 and 5 forward, as a matter of fact. At 7:30, we're going to have our first showing of Vintage Pop. Yes, tonight, our Village Production singers and dancers.
Okay, it is the morning of Relax Away Half Moon K, and they gave us this bag, which I think is really cute and fun, and it's filled with some stuff, and I'm gonna kind of organize it for the day. So first we got a towel, super cute. It's like a sun. So I'm gonna fold that up to bring it. It's very soft. Cute. There we go. And then there's a lot in here. Let's see. Let's just dump her out. Okay. These are clamps to keep your towel on the top of the chair, which I'm obsessed with. Oh, this is just to keep like your valuables. I think things that you want to stay dry. And then, I don't really know what this is. It's like something that would float, so don't know. Pending, holding for talent. And then this visor. Love a visor. Slay. Okay. Cute. We just did the cutting ceremony and now we're getting on the tram to get breakfast.
people off like we did.
All right, I am the media.
We are getting a tour of the island now, and I must say it's really pretty. It's very much beach vibes, so all the way along stretches, and trams can bring you to each one, and there's bars and all fun stuff. I got my little chair. It's so chill. It is not crowded at all. There are just so many little stops to go. So I think we're at the third stop, Lime, I believe. And yeah, I got my chair. We have our piano back there, and the water is perfect. I'm getting ready for dinner now. It was a very successful beach day. I'm like, oh, you know that feeling on your skin where you just, you know you were baking in the sun. I wore my SPF though, don't worry. I loved Relax Away. Yeah, it was really great. I thought it was so well done. It's gorgeous. There's just so much to say about it, honestly. Really great. And I'm gonna get dinner with my friend Tess tonight. I'm so excited. I think we're going to sushi. But I am really hungry and I need a snack, so I think I'm gonna go up to the buffet and get a snack because we're not meeting until 7, and it's only 5:30. I need a little snack, you know, catch my vibe. It's 7:30 a.m. It's the C day, and we're gonna go to the gym to start the day before I'm gonna walk in and do some writing work. So, let's go. Okay, so I literally worked all day. I wrote 2 articles about the island from yesterday, and then I wrote 1,000 words for a tasting table article, which like has nothing to do with any of this. But still gotta work, you know? There's the gorge view. And tonight we have the chef's tasting table. So I think it's like, you know, one of those fancy ones where you sit and they like bring a million courses. I'm very excited about that. And then the show tonight is called Soulbound, I believe. And yeah, so we'll do dinner at 6:30. The show is at 9:30. That's the vibe. I know, I took a picture and a video of each one.
Yeah, it's not gonna be for the story or anything.
For the memes?
Exactly. Oh, that's cool. You're rocking the house now.
Oh yeah, I love it. Okay, we did chef's table. It was so good. I'm so full, and I had probably 6 glasses of wine. Now we're at the show. Here we go. Recollectas. Alright, y'all, I'm packing up my room. I didn't film it all last night, but we had a delicious steak dinner, and then I hung out with Tess and some of her friends. And now, time to go home. I'm so tired. We went to bed at like 12. Ooh.
Well, a very good morning, Carnival Sunrise family. Your cruise director Dean here, and welcome back to our beautiful home port of Miami.
I'm back at my apartment, but I'm just gonna end the vlog here with a little recap. So overall, it was just like so wild to go back to Carnival exactly 10 years after, exactly 10 years later. And just like, it brought back so many memories and like kind of remembering what my mindset was at that time and just how, realizing like how things can change over time. It's just wild. But it was really cool, especially seeing Tess, and it's very interesting because her and I, we were always very similar in college. We kind of did everything together. We were in most shows together at school. There were a few times where we were kind of like split off and she would be in one, I would be in another, but we were like the dancers. And yeah, a lot of us, or a lot of people always kind of like grouped us together. And we were so close, and she's just like always been a very wonderful person in my life. But what's so fascinating is our careers, or like our lives, have kind of been opposite. So I graduated and immediately did Carnival and did cruise ships, but it wasn't really like, I loved it, but it wasn't like my thing. And then I found other avenues, and when she graduated, she like wasn't really sure what she wanted to be doing, and I'm pretty sure she came to New York and started auditioning, but it was slow for her. And then COVID happened and she got a Muggle job. And it wasn't until like, I think 4 years after she graduated, maybe 4 or 5, that then she auditioned for Carnival and got it. And she has like found her place there. Like, I just talked to her so much about it, and she genuinely loves it. She feels so fulfilled by the shows. And I could tell by watching her. She's also always been someone who is like so passionate. She loves to dance. And I always did think that she loved dancing more than me, where I more so liked where dance fit in the musical theater world and how it like helped to tell a story. But I haven't always been necessarily the type of person where I'm like dying to know every detail of every step, and like she finds so much joy in that. So seeing her on stage, and like these shows are really intense. They're very like, it takes a lot, and she just loves it. And it's cool to see that she found this. And then she also has a boyfriend that she met on her 2nd contract. She's on her 6th, and they've been doing every contract together. So she just was saying to me, like, what more could I want? I'm dancing, which is what I love. I met the love of my life. We get to do it all together. So yeah, it was really cool to see that. And then it also very much solidified kind of in my life that the cruise ship life was really no longer for me. Like, there were things that she was telling me that I was like, see, that would send me into a conniption. Like, I hate that. Like, she couldn't have her phone out in guest area, and I wanted to airdrop her videos, and she's like, oh, we should probably go somewhere else. And I hate that. I'm like, why? That's stupid. You're a human. But she's not bothered by that at all. She's like, those are just the rules. And yeah, I'm the type of person where it would drive me insane. But yeah, I feel very kind of like happy that I had my cruise ship performer life, and now I get to write about it and still go on cruises and enjoy them, but from a different perspective, and that I'm still performing in my own way and auditioning for projects that satisfy my soul a lot more. So yeah, it's cool to see how people's paths can go, and like, at the end of the day, never yuck someone's yum. And if you are enjoying it, that is wonderful. And I will always support anyone that's enjoying it. And like, people might look at me and be like, why'd she quit cruise ships? Blah, 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 blah. So I think like, as long as you're following what you really want in your soul, you're on the right path. So that's our lesson of this travel vlog. All right, I'm gonna see you guys next week. I cannot wait to be back in the city, and I feel so motivated to take class and like jump back in. So I'll see you then. Mwah.